welcome back into the Midnight Walk. I'm not sure how close we are, so we're gonna just wrap this up with at least the movie stuff first. And we'll see. We'll see how long it's gonna take us. Skip. Okay, sorry about that. I didn't realize we'd pick up at the cutscene ending there. But we're back in. Let's see here. Got all those. Got all those. Got all those. Where we at here? Oddhorn is odd. Okay, so these were the only two in that one. Let's see here. This one's got 3. This one's got 2. So, I don't know. A couple more episodes. I can't tell if that's supposed to be outside or in here, so we'll just ignore it for a second. Who took the sun away? Merkel's complimentary nap. Mocking night sky. I don't remember if it was a mocking night sky. I know we did the complimentary nap and woke up, but I don't remember this one. So let's start at 5.
The Merkel had taken a nap that had lasted 2 decades. Now that counts as oversleeping even by Merkel standards. She had awoken anxiously this time, feeling misplaced and confused. The confusion grew further into panic when she was greeted not by the sun's life-giving caress, but once again by the silently mocking night sky.
Oh, well, there you go. Mocking night sky. I wish you could, like, watch them one after another kind of thing. Without having to re-enter the interface.
Star out that night, and it glowed a cold red. Who took the sun away? The Merkel asked it. But it was too distant, so she could not hear its reply if it had one. The Merkel had never felt so empty and alone. Lost in quiet despair, she managed to open up to the winds and followed their gentle push south down the Midnight Walk and to the Darklands.
The mountains still have the faces on them. I love that. Alright. Red Star. Soulfisher's advice. Oh, okay. Soulfisher's here.
Along the walk, she met the old Soulfisher with whom she'd shared many a teacup in her days. Is that the Merkel I see? Another decade, another teacup, eh? He chuckled, but the Merkel sure wasn't in the mood to discuss teacups. Who took the sun away, Soulfisher? Surely it wasn't caught by your hook? After pondering for a good minute, the Soulfisher answered, well, there have been whispers among the fish and corals about a loathsome, hungry Molgrim roaming the swamps. Perhaps it knows. By the time the Soulfisher looked up from under his big hat, the Merkel had already continued down the road.
So we're gonna go through the same story being told? Is that what this is trying to say? Like the same stories happened over and over and over? Okay. Conversation with Molgrims.
After a long while of following oversized snail-like tracks in the mud, trudging deeper and deeper into the mushroom-ridden swamps,
I like the mushrooms.
Merkel heard a harrowing howl. Up on a hill stood a looming figure, dark and still in the quiet of the night. Lo and behold, the Molgrim. She thought to herself in slack-jawed awe. She greeted the creature with a quivering voice and, unable to restrain herself, asked, "Do you know who took the sun away?"
That was the conversation? Oy. 9. The Cave. Ah!
Talking to monsters had never been any Merkel's forte, but this meeting proved spectacularly disastrous. Barely escaping the gnashing teeth of the Mulgrim,
Yeah.
she managed to escape
River?
by jumping into a lake,
Lake.
following its stream away from the swamps. Although the Mulgrim was far behind her, she could still hear its melancholy howl. Mad with grief, she mumbled, as I will be unless I find the sun again. Tired from running, she searched for shelter and found a dark, dank cave. Cozy, even by Merkel
Merkel standards, of course. Smurkles are like little goblin-y types, huh? I can't say that I've ever heard of a Merkel specifically before. The Crawler's Dinner Party and Far Away from Home are the last two that we have.
The wind blew cold in the cave, its whispers strangely soothing to the Merkel. As it turned out, the whispering belonged to a pack of starving crawlers who had begun circling her, their language known only to the dark itself. What are you searching for, little limb tree? They sounded in guttural unison. These are dark days, and your kind does not belong anymore.
Little tree.
The Merkel gathered her courage. I am looking for the sun. I know you crawlers eat fire for dinner. Did you eat it? They sniffed her lantern hungrily, and instinctively, she offered its flame to them.
So, Little Limb Tree is what the, nobody's called me. So that's an odd reference, is it? Is that linking crawlers to nobodies? Speaking
The
of,
crawlers cackled like mad chickens. Keep your fire cleaning. Take it to the dark itself. Mayhaps there you shall find answers. And before the poor little Merkel could shriek, the crawlers had gone with the wind. Knowing not where to find the dark itself, and everything looked pretty dark to her, the Merkel found her way back on the road, further away from home than she had ever been. The hills were looking stranger by the
rocks
hour.
seem to move.
The rocks upon them seemed to move. They were the head people, a peaceful yet grumpy sort who didn't take kindly to somebody's perusing their lands. They muttered at her as she passed them, but she couldn't make out their words. What's that, little headlings? Are you saying you know who took the
Headlings.
sun away? But the heads only grunted and rolled away, back to the safety of their huts.
Okay. So are we gonna meet the Merkel in these next little bits? That would be interesting. All right. Well, thank you for traveling us, Housie, and the craftsman traveling you to wherever we are, I'm assuming.
The Wanderer asked the craftsman, "How do you make such perfect sculptures?" To which he
So
replied,
wiggly.
"Oh, there's nothing to it really. I go into the dark woods. I find the sculpture already waiting inside a tree. And then it's just a matter
Ah.
of carving it out."
Valid. See it in the wood before you even start carving. All right. Well, following these, I'm assuming, primitive power lines. Bye-bye, craftsman. I knew there was something.
When I was a child, I exchanged letters with a monster in the woods. We
Oh,
were
Angular.
best pals, and we shared all our secrets with each other. One day, my sister told me that the monster wasn't real, that she'd written me all those letters to play a joke on me. But the joke's on her. because I knew the truth about the monster in the woods, and we exchange letters to this day.
The monster in the woods. So I'm assuming this is the Tale of the Dark that's referencing. Hey, look at that! The Journey Back Home. I'm assuming the dark is the monster in the woods. Everything's all angular. Also very foggy. Oh, hello. Soothsayers.
Not very far now. Not very far. The
See that?
flame longs to be free. Caged, it cannot truly burn. How beautiful. How tantalizing. It is simply the way of fire.
It's way off that way.
It is what it is. It is what it is. You must release it at the summit.
Will do.
The soothsayers have spoken.
High five. Self five. Okay. Fire must be released. More cameras. Release the fire at the summit so it can freely burn. What the heck was that noise? Midnight walk. And so it was that the burnt one and the small flame took wander down the midnight walk. Okay. Well, it looks like I have to use your expertise. I don't see any matches anywhere. All right, Pop Boy. Ooh, hello. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lots of menorah-esque things. That's pretty cool. And then you've got the like bent over evergreen trees and tons of candles everywhere. This is feeling very referential. Oh, smilers everywhere. Alive smilers too, they're growling. What you doing back there, Pop Boy? I have to light all of the candles, but I can't target any of them? Do I have to start there? Oh, that's what you're doing, Pop Boy. You're telling me where to go. Thank you. One more. All right. Using a lot of your fire up there, Pop Boy. I don't like that necessarily. And now you're just doing it on your own, huh? How's he? What? What? Why? What is happening? What the heck? You got Howsy. What? Potboy. Potboy, what? You burnt down Howsy. Dude, what? He was just lighting all the candles, like every single candle, and decided to light Howsy because it looked like a candle. Why? He feels remorseful, clearly. What? What is happening? What are you doing? Okay, creepy monsters. Howsy and now Potboy. Into the darkness itself. Yeah, eyeballs? Yeah, kind of figured.
When the nameless maker lost his creation to the dark, he went back to the great drawing board. In his desperation to regain control, he made an attempt to sculpt the face of the dark itself.
Eyeballs.
Something he thought he'd glimpsed in his nightmares. But the face wormed itself out of his mind's eye, and instead his twisted sculptures came alive, grinning and many-legged.
Oh, the grinners. Okay.
Thus, the grinners escaped and seeped into this world as a reminder to the maker that there is always something to smile about, even when things don't go the way you hoped.
Dude, I was not expecting everybody to just touched by the dark itself. Your friend needs it back. Yeah, why would the dark just give that back to me? I mean, I guess the dark needs, it craves the fire as well. The thief. The girl loved the fire. She stole all the town's matches, lighting them like many little stars of her own. If only the village had seen the sorrow she was carrying before it was too late. Instead of calling her the thief, could have helped her out. Okay. Well, let's bring back his shard. Oh, so this is the first like real good look you get at my arm. I definitely look like one of the daughters where I'm like sort of carved out of clay, but not fully finished. Yeah. Ooh. Hi. What are you? Wait, no, come back. Wait. What are you doing? I don't feel good about the fact that half of your head is now a different color. That usually means like you're tainted or something. Are you tainted? Or is this like a scar from what you have done?
Whoa there! You look like you're about to move a mountain.
He is upset.
That's what I get. for trying to get in the way of a flame and its destination. Let him walk his walk. Ain't nothing gonna stop him now, looks like. Fare thee well now, Burnt One.
Okay.
You're going to Moon Mountain, and that walk is for you alone. You have a tough decision ahead of you to make, just like the ones who came before. But they're all long gone.
Tough decision.
In the end, all there's left to follow is your own heart.
Valid. All right. So he's just storming off, huh? The craftsmen. These giants may be mistaken for makers. But like any parents, they are but beings made from clay like everybody else. Oof. Oof. Imperfect. Prone to mistakes. Candle Valley. In the Valley of Candles, what will you do with your fire? The fire longs to be free. I mean, let it be free, but I'm just confused. Am I letting it be free in the right place? Oh. Where? Like, desert? Wasteland? Oh. Shipyards. Pirate ships? Those are not flags. Those are very large beings. My bad. I thought those were a flag or something. I thought those were like the faces on the Jolly Roger of the flag. Definitely not pirates then. They're like tankers and cruisers. Who took away the sun at the end. Listen inside of Housey. I can't listen inside of Housey. Ooh, that's a craftsman crown. Or similar.
When I was a child, I exchanged letters with a monster in the woods. We were best pals, and we shared all our secrets with each other. One day, my sister told me that the monster wasn't real, that she'd written me all those letters.
I'm going as fast as I
to
can.
play
It's
a
purposely
joke on
slowing me
me.
down.
But the joke's on her, because I knew the truth about the monster in the woods, and we exchange letters to this day. Oi! You the caretaker of this little
Oh.
fireball? What were you thinking, letting him run off? Don't
he-
you
I-
know
but
how
yes.
precious he is?
He
Oh, yes, you are. A real sunbeam.
It's the Merkle. Housey the house. Home is where the heart is, but when your home grows a pair of legs and takes a hike, home can be just about anywhere.
Took the sun away.
I don't
We
know.
Merkles used to ask until it finally ceased to matter. Night skies like these. Trouble seems so far away, doesn't it? I mean, isn't this just exactly my point?
Yeah,
I used to be
it's
afraid
bubble.
of the dark. So much so that I became obsessed with these huge electric lamps left behind by the craftsmen of old. Couldn't pry myself away from them. I'd sleep outdoors and under their blinding radiance. One day, I woke up to the noise of quivering planks and nails. And would you believe it was my own
Housey.
house
Oh,
leaving me?
Housey.
It had gotten so restless it grew a pair of legs, took a name, and went on a hike. Housey was its name, bless its soul. Houses have no imagination. But I bet it had a grander adventure than I could ever imagine.
Yeah.
This little flame is your home, Burnt One. Keep them nurtured and safe, and you'll always find yourself in the right place.
But he's over there
Through the
now.
rain, in the dark, and over Moon Mountain. Look at those stars burning like so many candle lights. Isn't this enough? Light like yours is hard to come by these nights. Some long for it so hard they go looking for it in the wrong places. Funny thing about the walk.
You know, that's a good
Takes
point.
you places, tells tales, but it won't utter a word about itself. Who took the sun away? Look at those stars burning like so many candle lights.
This whole time, the story has felt like bring the fire back, make everything better, bring everybody back to light. But really, oh, look, a whale. Moby Dick? Is this really like alluding to that? Well, that's what I was about to say. Really, we brought the fire back to the people that were separating themselves heads from bodies to control the fire and upsetting the natural way. We brought the fire back to people who are so obsessed with it and so controlled by it that they didn't even see the pain in their own town. And, like, they were dwindling the resources they had just to keep it. Like, it seems like this is trying to say that darkness is... spooky! Darkness is spooky, but not actually a bad thing. It's helped me at every turn. I give it a little bit of fire.
What is the dark? Is it ugly and cruel? Is it a place for monstrosities, for fools lost in the woods? A terrible void where all your nightmares come true?
Not necessarily.
The dark could be a friend, perhaps a space where we might find each other, all of us equal under its cloak.
All of us equal.
The dark could be an embrace and the release of the old, like taking off a tight shoe, laying bare one's feet, and taking a first step onto a new adventure.
Okay.
The dark could be a moment of clarity and calm, a break through icy clouds and the shameful stories we tell ourselves that fetter us to the clay and mud.
Oh, hello.
The dark could be the space and time that we need to recover from the death of a dream and the quiet promise of new beginnings waiting on the other side of grief.
It's such a poignant, like, wow. All right, well done.
In the end, the dark remains a mystery, its secrets locked away behind the stars. But one can rest assured that it is always there, watching, patiently waiting for us to enter it, with fire in our hearts and with eyes wide open.
Huh. It's not bad, not good. Just there. Just another thing that exists, or place, or time, or set of circumstances. Yes, this way. I hear you, Pop Boy. Tale of Moon Mountain. Alright, already into it. Also, I missed some stuff, some lore in that last one, really?
You've arrived. Hark, your fire is dying. But the last embers will light the final fireplace and send your pot boy home. Can you do what you must? Naturally, you must. It is destined, and you will be loved and forgotten. The soothsayers have spoken the last words. It has been an honor to watch your journey to the work table's edge. Now go and burn. Burn.
Burn. Self 5. Man, where did I miss lore items and stuff in that last one? It's wild. Got you, Pop Boy. Let's go, big guy.
The first two-legged beings did prosper under the first sun, but it didn't matter how much they bathed in its light. They craved more. They sought to cage the sun, harness its power, and make it theirs. But the makers in their foresight had put the sun far, far away, so far that no creature could reach it. That's why, in their desperation, the two-legged ones began to collect matches, lighting them like minuscule suns of their own. But there are only so many matches in this world, and one day they'll run out, and they shall once again look to the sun.
Sun doesn't always need to be there, kind of thing. I mean, the darkness has created a bunch of creatures, or the Maker had created a bunch of creatures that thrive in the darkness. There's a whole system that's created in the darkness that lives and thrives. Just because the light has that doesn't mean that it has to be there all the time, or the one that's preferential. No, thank you. Other Pop Boys. Yet more. I don't have anything to revive you with except for over here. Different size Pot Boys.
It's just gone. I had this wretched gut feeling like something was up, like something was on the way, a danger I never could have guessed. I figured that's just how I always feel, and my worries seldom come true. And now here I am, and I have been for some time now, and it just won't come back. I'm thinking, while I had it, I didn't know what to do with it, how to care for it, enjoy it. But if I had it again tonight, I'd probably waste it all over again.
That's crazy. So many themes and motifs going on. Grief, loss, acceptance, life and death. I'm carrying a literal life around with me. Whoa. Game, I did not expect you to get so deep with it. Okay, where next? That was close. Maybe I don't go exploring on my own. All the stars. Why are they flashing red? Where? Oh, we're just going. We're just going. My bad. I didn't realize we were going. Hey, buddy. It's okay. Yeah, we got this. Oh, maybe we don't got this. What? You got this. No, come back. Wait, no. Pot Boy? Oh, we made it. Pot Boy, your little spark, your soul, your heart's will, your friend always. What are we doing, Pot Boy? We're here. assuming you need to give everything that you have into that. With the same pattern on it that your belly does. Do it. Do it again. All of it. Housey! Oh, Housey. To hold him up. Aww. One last time. Let's go. Here we go. That's crazy. That's why you're here. I knew this was going to be the choice at the end. You have to lose Pot Boy. Let him do what he wants to do and lose himself in the process, or force him to stop. Yep. So bright. I have to know what the other ending is, though. Got as much light as you can eat now. She's a ghost. She looks rather not ghost-like there, though. Oh, Dad's going on a walk now, too, huh? Nice. We did it. Brought the light back to the Midnight Walk, to everybody else. Burn out, reignite the sun. All right, Soul Fisher.
Once upon a time, some folk on the other side of this and that had the most strange and beautiful dream. I hope that tonight you caught a glimpse of it. And I wish you the levity and grace to smile in the darkest of times and on the way down your midnight walk.
A very poignant. A very light will find a way in the end. No matter how many tries it takes. All right, well, that was Midnight Walk. I guess, yeah, that answers the question. We finished it up. That was beautiful. That was awesome. That was so many things. So many things, life and death and grief. We already touched on that. And then, like, parenting, in society, just general nature versus man versus nature. Like, everything that you could think of was in there in some way or another. And it was done in claymation. Like, that's crazy. That was a really well done game. Story was awesome. I don't think I really hit any, bad gameplay issues, anything like that ever at any point. I will say the Housey, not being able to scroll through and find all this stuff at once or play the video all at once would be like my only complaint on that. But even then, that's a minor complaint at best. That was really well done. And throughout the whole thing, you never get to see yourself. It's not your story. It's the story of the thing that's associating with the main character. Wow. Well, tell me below what you thought about this game. Let me know. Leave some likes and stuff. You know how this goes. For real though, I'm interested to hear about how everybody else is taking this game or feeling about this game because this was great. The world building and the story, yeah. Olaf, Klaus, and Victor, well done. Well done. That was really something else. down the Midnight Walk. But yeah, no, I really like this medium. They should, definitely, people should take note. I think we should see more of this, honestly. Very, creative. All right. Do I have to press the main menu? Okay, it does not stop. All right. Can we go to... I do want to do... We had 2 more little bits of movies. I know this is kind of a longer video. It's the finale. I'm apologizing right now. Let's just do those 2 videos really quick, because I feel like we got all the way there. We might as well. Wait, what? I missed one in the Tale of the Craftsman's Heart. Oh no. And it was 4 videos. Alright. Let's just watch the last 3 then.
Before she knew it, the little Merkel, lost and tired, came to stand before the dark itself with a burning question clenched in her fist. She felt like punching the dark with it, screaming it out like the howling Morgrim, laughing it out like the starving crawlers who had nothing left to eat but the hope of others. Who took the sun away? It then asked the Merkel. Its voice sounded like a dark forest, deep and ancient. It wasn't you, the Merkel retorted. You're its complete opposite. Surely you must be the reason it's gone. The dark then replied, I am but the absence of light,
Yep.
not its adversary.
No.
Light is because I am. How could I possibly hold it in my possession? The Merkel felt
Not
her anger
bad,
fade.
just
She
different.
understood little besides one thing, that the darkness was not behind the missing sun, nor her suffering.
It's not the darkness's fault that you're scared or upset. Darkness is and always will be.
Had her journey been for naught? Would she ever feel the rays of the sun again? Bask in their glory, pick rocks on a cloudy summer's day?
Cloudy.
The Merkel was
Pick
alone
rocks
in
and
her
cloudy day.
questions. But then again, she
Alright.
wasn't. The dark held her in a blanket of nothingness that was cold and warm at the same time. So, she sniffed, what do I do now? To which the dark itself replied, you don't have to do anything. She took an hour's nap then and there, the blink of an eye by Merkel's standards, and then she began the journey back home, which seemed much shorter now than it had before.
She took an hour's nap. You know. Just right there. She just took a quick nap. Alright, last one.
Back home on her hill, memories of the Merkel's many encounters along the way came circling back into her mind. None of her new acquaintances had been able to answer her burning question, but they hadn't been a waste of time. either.
Yep.
She knew not if the sun would return tomorrow, in another decade, century, or never. She knew now, however, that she didn't need to know. She had the dark, and in it, anything seemed possible. So busy with her search for answers, ever since she'd left home, she'd completely forgotten to look up. The stars twinkled in the night sky, and there were so many, and they kept her good company. If only a little rock-picking Merkel could know that the seemingly tiny stars were in fact thousands upon thousands of suns. The end.
That's... Yeah, I'm glad I came back and watched those. That is very much... That wraps up the entire story. So obsessed with what you don't have, so obsessed with losing it and wanting it back and that kind of stuff. You lose yourself. You create enemies out of things that are not truly enemies. You create problems where there are none instead of just accepting and realizing you still have plenty around you. It's just different. All right, well, on that, we are going to end this playthrough. Thank you so much. Sorry for the slightly longer video again. I, wasn't in control of that one, but I will definitely say this was worth a playthrough. You should play through it yourself. Find the other ending. Grab the lore that I missed. Let me know down below what you thought of this game and if you're going to play it, or if you just want to, find some other stuff moving on, which we will do for the next video. So thank you so much for coming out. Leave the subscribes, leave the likes, share the video. You know what to do. And we will catch you next time. Bye-bye, everyone.